Nurse Kennison, put your coat back in the registrar's office. Come on. What a nerve. Doctor, can I talk to you? It's about Mr. Parrish. Something is wrong. Too many little things just don't add up.
I know what you mean. I had a disagreement with him this morning over a patient.
And even though I'm not getting on well with Vivian at the moment, I'm concerned about her relationship with that guy.
Look, let's grab a sandwich and go somewhere quiet.
Oh, I've got to hang this up. To Ian, a memento of our happy times together, Jean. This is addressed to Dr. Parrish, but it's certainly not the Parrish we know.
No, it's not. Ben Parrish, or whatever his name is, certainly isn't what he's saying.
I think we should go straight to Dr. Denham.
Except we could be wrong. It certainly seems as if he's up to something, but we've got to be sure.
Here is the evidence. And what about all the other funny little things? Like the day I took his picture. Now, that was the reaction of a man who has something to hide.
Or it could be the reaction of a man who simply didn't want his photo taken.
Okay, let's go through it. There's the picture. And the day that he was supposed to meet that old friend. What about his reaction to that? And all the other things. Especially that wrong dosage episode. Now, you said yourself, Kate is not the sort of person to make that kind of mistake.
Well, Parrish isn't what he seems. He certainly fooled a lot of people.
Especially my sister.
He obviously has a medical background. There's no doubt about that.
Who in his right mind would pretend to be somebody else? And why?
Maybe that's it. Maybe we're not dealing with someone in their right mind. Look, let's forget that sandwich. We'll go to Bunnings so we can keep an eye on him. But keep the photo, put the letter back in his jacket, the jacket back to registrar's. We don't want to arouse his suspicions yet.
What's it like up there? Miles away.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm not very good company.
The letter about your friend really upset you, didn't it?
It's not only that. It made me stop and think about life, about myself. Now, I've worked under pressure for years. It got to the point where I needed to slow down. I mean, that's why I came back to Australia. That was my first mistake. The pressures are just as great here. I mean, why shouldn't they be? And then I joined the Albert. More responsibilities, more pressures.
No, you'll be the same wherever you go.
No. It won't be. But we were talking about going somewhere else. Now, I need to do that, Vivian.
I think we've been through all this before.
But you made me stop and think. I mean, before my life was medicine. I ate, drank, and breathed it. All day, every day.
But you can't just turn your back on all those years of study. And then what about the people that need you? You can't just leave all that.
You're right. That'd be a waste.
Well, what do you really want,
You. I want us to get married and go away from here. Start a new life. Away from everybody. Somewhere where we can be ourselves. Well?
Excuse me. You ready to order yet? Hello, can I help you?
Yes, my dear, I'm sure you can. I'd very much like to speak to your Nurse Rhodes.
Well, I don't know whether she's on duty, but if she is, I can tell you when her next break is.
I want to speak to her now.
Nurse Rhodes is on duty and rather busy at the moment. Can I help you?
No, you cannot. It's Nurse Rhodes that I've come to see, and see her I will.
Well, I'll give her a message, if that's all at the moment. Weren't you a patient here recently, Miss Bertram?
That's right. She was my nurse. I must see her. I'm not going to leave here until I have.
All right, Caroline, she's working in 5A. See if Ward Sister can spare her for a few minutes.
Thank you.
You busy?
Busy collecting vases. There's a distinct shortage at the moment. Anyway, there's not much else I can do. Actually, I'm on my way down to reception. Sister says I'm wanted down there.
Yes. Does the name Bertram mean anything to you?
Elderly, blue eyes, fair hair, not too tall.
Yes.
I'm afraid it does. She's an ex-patient.
And what's the trouble?
She sent one of the letters I've been getting.
I mean, she asked you for money.
Yes, and I'm afraid I sent her some.
Oh, after what I told you, how much?
She asked for $5,000. I sent her a check for $50. I thought that'd be the end of it.
Kate, I told you to ignore those letters, and I also asked you to keep me informed. Well, I'd better come along with you and put a stop to this before it gets out of hand.
She seemed a really nice person. Lonely, but very friendly. She took a lot of interest in the newspaper article about my firm.
Another good example of why I prefer the staff not to get involved with the papers.
That's unfair.
When you see what's happening. Anyway, go on.
Oh, we talked a lot about this and that. She'd cared for her parents most of her adult life. Then when her mother died, her father remarried. Suddenly nobody needed her. She had no one to care for. Then her father died, and he left everything to his new wife.
I see.
Well, so that's why I became friendly with her. Oh, maybe I got too involved. But what else could I do? She had such a bad life. Missed out on all those years, and for what? Nothing. No husband, no home, no income. I could see why she was bitter. And suddenly, out of the blue, I got this letter. I couldn't believe it.
Oh, that'll be her now. Now, leave me to do the talking. Come in.
Dr. Denham, Miss Bertram.
Come in. Now, take a seat.
I was led to believe that this was going to be a private interview.
So it is. Thank you, Caroline. I think it's only fair that Nurse Rhodes be present.
You know.
Yes, I do.
So you not only insult me by sending me a pitiful $50, but you decide to let the whole hospital know of our arrangement.
I wasn't aware that there was an arrangement. In any case, nobody knows about the letter except Nurse Rhodes and myself.
Nevertheless, I would rather discuss this with the girl privately.
And I'd rather you discussed it with me. Now, I think it might perhaps be better if you wait outside.
Whatever
Now,
you
look
say,
here.
Doctor.
Please sit down. Nurse Rhodes had to tell me about the letter. She's also told me a few bits about your home life.
She had no right.
And yours is not the only letter.
She would have no right to do that sort of thing. It's her money to do what she likes with, to share it among friends.
To do what she likes with.
It's not fair. Life is so unfair. A girl like that, she's everything to live for. She's got every chance to do something with her life. She's got all that money. Well, why should she do nothing and yet get everything? I've got nothing.
I wouldn't say she's done nothing. She happens to be a very good nurse. She also suffered a great deal before she inherited that money. She lost her husband. I think I know which she'd prefer to have. But she faced up to the realities. I think that's something that you're going to have to do too. Whether you think it's fair or not. Now you say you've got nothing. I'd say you've got a great deal. Perhaps not material things, but certainly things that other people want. I think you ought to take a visit to the children's ward and have a look at the faces of the kids who have got no visitors. That's what it's all about, really, isn't it? Having someone to care for, someone to lead us.
I didn't mean to hurt anyone.
And Kate, I'm sure she'll understand.
I'm really very sorry.
Oh, that's all right. You don't have to explain.
I think Miss Bertram might like to take a walk over to the children's ward. I'll clear it with Sister.
I'll show you the way.
Nurse, next time come straight to me, eh?
Hopefully there won't be a next time.
Can I speak to you for a moment, please? Of course. I was wondering if I could leave half an hour early today.
Well, you've got some urgent shopping to do.
No, it's not that. You'll probably think I'm being a bit neurotic, but ever since the still baby's been missing, I've been terribly worried about little Robert.
Oh, well, that's quite natural, but your mother-in-law's a very responsible person. She wouldn't dream of leaving young Robert alone, surely.
Normally, no, but she has a dental appointment which she simply can't put off. Oh, she's been nagging with this tooth all week. And the thing is, hope I can leave 10 minutes early just before I get home. With all this what's happened, I just can't leave him alone.
Oh, I understand, all right. Well, I'll arrange for someone to cover you 3 days for a half hour. Motherhood's a big responsibility, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's funny, it sort of blocks everything else out. You're not an individual anymore. Not that I'd have it any different, but I just can't remember how long it's been since someone actually asked how I am. It's always, how's the baby? Oh, I don't think I'm explaining it very well.
Well, I think it's something that happens to a lot of young mothers. But the important thing is to recognise it and then do something about it.
But what?
Oh, well, I haven't got a formula that's guaranteed successful, but I think you should take a good look at your life. There are a lot of working mothers that still manage to function as individuals.
Well, maybe if Bob was alive and we had a normal home life.
Of course. But then things are as they are, and you just think about it. You're young. You're a very attractive woman. You should be getting more fun out of life, Caroline. And you'd still be a good mother. Well, end of lecture. I'll arrange for your release.
Yes. Thank you, Paul. Thank you very much.
Fine. I can't just give you a quick answer to a question like that. Marriage is a serious business.
I know, and I don't want to rush you, but just promise me that you'll think seriously about it.
I promise. He's saying what I think he's saying.
I think you'll find he is. I wonder how she'll take it if we write about him.
Depends on how serious she's about him. She's normally a pretty tough lady, but who knows? I know, there's graduation in Queensland, wouldn't it? Well, surely the medical library would have a copy of the yearbook. I mean, they have names and photographs in them, don't they?
Oh, yes, but...
Well, then that's all we need. Oh, no, we need to know the year in which she graduated.
Hang on. Dr. Steele showed me an article that Parrish wrote. I think it mentioned in his bio something about 1970, or it'd be around about there anyway.
Well, I've got a couple of hours to spare. I'll go and have a browse through.
Right. Don't say anything to anybody, even if you find something. See me first, okay?
Okay. Hi. Come and join us. Any news? You'll have something to eat?
No, I'm not hungry.
Well, you must. You must look after yourself.
I'm going back on duty this afternoon. Steve's coming with me.
You don't have to, you know. We can cover.
It's better than staying at home. Looking at the phone.
Police phone this morning. Getting nowhere.
All we can do is wait.
Those are mine. First come, first served.
Oh, but they're mine. I don't see your name on them. I searched high and low for them. I think somebody must be selling them. Do you really want them?
No, I'll carry on searching for some more. I've got nothing better to do anyway.
Still no news.
Mm-mm.
Never mind, keep smiling.
And chasing vases. Yeah. I don't want to be in the way.
Oh, Eve, as if you could be.
I know how busy this place is.
Darling, you mustn't give up hope. They're doing everything they can. They'll find her.
No, they won't. Not now.
Eve.
We've had no letters demanding money, no threats, no word of any kind. Whoever has Jessica means to keep her. Oh, sorry to interrupt, but I'm still looking for vases.
Oh, well, I did have some here, but I sent them back to the storeroom.
Oh, I'll go and see if they're still there. Meanwhile, please don't tell anyone else about them. Eve, if there's anything I can do, help around the house or cook a meal, thank you, we can manage.
The vases?
Oh, yes, Sister, my vases. Oh, I suppose there's no news on my future yet.
No, I'm afraid not. I rather thought Matron would have made a decision by now, but she seems to be preoccupied and asking questions about Dr. Parrish and his background.
Never mind. Nothing else Matron is fair. Just have to wait. Meantime,
The vases.
it all goes on just the same, doesn't it? Same old routine, the same old problems. Good old, safe, dependable Albert Memorial.
Well, something's changed. I've had a proposal of marriage.
Oh?
From Dr. Ian Parrish.
easily accept.
Yes, I rather think I might. I think we could be happy together. Oh, don't tell me. You're looking for vases, too.
Isn't everybody? Do you think one of the funds could run to buying a few? I mean, Mrs. Bates is going to be really put out if I put her dozen red roses in here. Jackpot!
Well, do you think you could measure with just one? Ada's bought some flowers in Britannia. She said, I know she can't see them, but she can smell them. Bless her. Actually, they're freezers, and they smell beautiful.
Oh, good old Ada. She really is a sweetie.
Yeah.
How is Tanya?
Oh, she's on the improve a little. There's something troubling her, and it's holding her back. Anyway, thanks for this. Bye. What more do we need?
Dr. Holland, I'm just going to see the boy Snow, Dr. Stoddart's patient, so I'll be in the wards if I'm needed.
Dr. Steele.
I'll take that, Nicholas.
It's all right. I'll talk to you later.
Next round, rather hurry.
I'm sorry. I thought you ought to know.
No, I think we should go straight to dinner. The fewer people to know at this stage, the better. Which one was it?
Here we are. Ian Parish, 1971. You weren't far wrong. There's the name and the picture above it.
That's not the parish we know.
No, and it's the only Ian Parish from 1965 to 1973. I checked every single name.
You've been very thorough, Nat.
I knew I had to be sure. Well, shall we go and see Dr. Denham?
Don't bother. I can guess what it is. But I think this might help you. That is the original set of instructions I copied the dosage from. I found it in a vase.
Whatever the evidence, that's a pretty strong accusation.
And this is pretty strong evidence. The photograph doesn't fit the face.
Well, it could be a printer's error.
No, it's hardly likely, surely. Besides, it matches the Holiday photograph.
We have to be 100% sure.
And I think we are. There's this and the photograph that fell out of his pocket.
I don't know what the authorities will think about you reading somebody's private mail.
As we said, at the time we didn't read the letter, but couldn't help seeing the photograph. And it's just as well we did.
Where did you say you found it?
In a vase. And as far as I can tell, the last time it was used was in Sister Jeffrey's office.
I see.
I felt there was something odd about the set of instructions that Dr. Parrish and Sister Jeffries showed me. It was dated. That's the original, and there's no date on it.
Couple all this with a few medical slip-ups his name, I think there's no doubt he's not who he says he is.
Well, I think you're right. We better go and find him.
Emergency, Dr. Dumas, all right.
Well, I was just going to apology.
You better come, Doctor.
Where is Dr. Parrish?
In casualty, there's an emergency.
Look, get Dr. Steele down here immediately.
Dr. Steele to casualty, please. Dr. Steele to casualty. Oh, Dr. Steele, I want you in casualty with straight away. Hello, reception. Yes, Dr. Holland. Me? Oh, okay. Yes, bye-bye.
Dr. Parrish, I don't think you should handle this one.
Doctor, this is an emergency. What's going on
Take
here?
over, Doctor. Pneumothorax and
No, I don't want you.
Did you phone reception?
Dr. Parrish, I'd like to...
I should know if I called you, and I most certainly did not. Now, excuse me, we're very busy.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm sure, but you said you were you. Are you all right, Mrs. Steele?
Yes. I'm just waiting for my husband.
Oh, it's in casualty, an emergency. Actually, it was very funny. I had a phone call from Dr. Holland asking me to go in. I mean, me, I wonder what on earth they wanted me in there for. Anyway, when I got there, apparently it wasn't him at all. Isn't that strange? Jessica. Jessica. Oh, darling. Oh, my baby. Oh.
Well, the young doctors are back on duty tomorrow, but I'll remind you, this is their last week. Starting on Monday, The Bold and the Beautiful will be back in the mornings at 10:30. And stay with us now on Sky One for more drama as we head towards Genoa City to find The Young and the Restless.